here I come. No quotation marks, by the way. He got ready to tackle him. He punched George off, and they rolled down. Then, when they got to the bottom, George pinned Clifford, who was panting. The three looked at the two of them, who seemed to be having a staring contest, so they decided to go somewhere else. Both laughed, and Clifford got off of him.
They decided to go somewhere else.
He sat down and waited for George
He wrote
to
this with
stand
AI.
up. So, what are we gonna do? The Red Dog said while quickly getting into a playing position. Okay, that's enough.
That's enough.
Ditch the rough scrub.
Yeah, he wrote that with AI. That's all. Oh, man. All right, y'all. This has been another episode of Expansion Pack. Of course, you know who I am. I'm your host, Dan F. Man. Let me get Mike back here on the screen real quick. This was good. I feel like this episode was different than any other episode I've done. Because I had you in here, Dan, to be honest. Like, you kind of coached me through. Like Eli yesterday with the chat. He kind of coached me through, too. Let me keep Bite on the screen. Bite got to level 3 already. Now people got a reason to share them channel points. I might have to... So what we're going to do is we're going to have more of that. We're going to figure out what other stuff we can put in here for me. Let me see. Before I end for the day, I want to have Bite in a good spot. I like just me being over there, but Bite can chill down here. What's good, Bite? What's good, man? My boy down here. Y'all see him down here. King in the real world. All right, y'all. This is another episode of Expansion Pack. I'm your host, Dan F. Man. Thanks for joining us here on Find Your Way Wednesday. Eventually, I'll get my background music back for y'all so it ain't so silent. All right. Hey, and feed my dog. If you over here on the Dan F. Man channel, whenever you get a chance, feed Bite something. All right? Don't let him go hungry. All right, y'all. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Tomorrow, Healthy Mental Thursday. Peace. I have Eli working in here with me tomorrow. All right, y'all. This is DGTA TV. Peace.
Back home. There, he observed how someone hurriedly exited the carriage upon reaching their stop, unaware that they had left an object behind on the seat. That object was a book, and when the Oscar-winning English actor approached to pick it up and read the title, he was astonished to find it was The Girl from Petrovka. The anecdote would already be quite surprising if it weren't for the fact that, months later, with the movie released, Hopkins had the opportunity to meet the author of the novel in person and told him the story of how he had managed to get hold of a copy. The author was perplexed and told him that he believed that particular copy was his.
Get out of here. Yes, sir.
He had lent it to a friend a few months ago.
Right.
And that particular copy was his. He had lent it to a friend a few months ago, and the friend had lost it on the subway.
Yeah.
What were the chances of that event happening in that specific way? Events like the one described above happen daily, some truly fascinating. And I'm sure you've also experienced some strange coincidences in your life.
Yes, sir.
Maybe you thought of someone and that person called you right after. Perhaps you were thinking of taking a trip to a particular destination and found a guide to that place, or an acquaintance spontaneously mentioned that destination to you. Maybe you had a significant dream that later came true. What's going on here? Are these events mere coincidences or happenstances, or is something bigger and deeper happening? Often, these extraordinary coincidences are laden with meaning for those who experience them, creating a profound and sometimes mystical sensation, as if the universe is trying to convey a message to us personally. Swiss psychologist Carl Gustav Jung defined them as synchronicities and made the following statements. What I found when investigating this phenomenon thoroughly were coincidences that were connected so significantly that their chance occurrence would represent such a degree of improbability that it would have to be expressed through an astronomical figure.
Figures. That mean an astronomical figure, meaning that's so big. It's as big as the astronomical out there. Meaning the odds